We're just a couple of nerds getting sidetracked with side quests. I'm Adam.
I'm Kaya, and every day is a new side quest.
Hello, Wanderers, and welcome back to Botany Manor. It's been a little bit. I fell behind on some recordings, and then, as when this goes out, last week I took a week off just to, regroup, recharge, all that stuff. But yeah, still needed to record, so we're back with Botany Manor. It's kind of exciting to get back to this game. I definitely missed it, and I could use, a nice, charming puzzle game in my life right now. So let's just get into it. Last we left off, we had got a different. I think the last thing I did at the very end of the last episode was plant the cradle fern in the bell tower by making the crested owl noise. So we got that planted. But now we need to find the seed packet for the brook chalice, which I'm assuming is in the attic. And we got the attic key, so let's go up. See what we find up here. It's all new things to explore. The flower growing companion. Gardening curiosities. Trapped moths. Sometimes a moth can be trapped inside a flower bud if it closes in the morning. The moth is then forced to use the flower bud as a resting place until it opens again later. Some flowers only bloom for short periods during the year, so if the moth is unlucky, the flower bud won't open again until many months later. Alright, that sucks to be the moth then. Moth spotting calendar for Southwest England. Designed and printed by the English Society of Lepidopterists. God, alright. Moths of England. Hummingbird hawk moth, eyed hawk moth, antler moth, elephant hawk moth, emperor moth, swallowtail moth, poplar hawk moth, scalloped oak moth, garden tiger moth, mint moth, small magpie moth, angle shades moth, privet hawk moth, lime hawk moth, cinnabar moth, green carpet moth, argent and sable moth, six-spot burnet. Cool. That's a lot of fucking moths. Assuming I'm gonna have to do something with moths and with this fucking calendar. God, I don't remember some of the information I had, so we'll have to see how this goes. Alright, the attic is bigger than I thought it would be. Why can't I pick up the rusty pig? Barton Iron Works. Alright, put that down for now. Lectures on botany, the sight of plants. Some scientists have theorized that plants have photoreceptors in their leaves and stems, which allows them to see the color of light. This means that flowers can tell the time of day and know when to open or close their buds. The exact time that flowers bloom is different for each flower, but most do appear to respond to light and the color of light in some ways. Horticulturalists, and botanists have made use of this knowledge to trick difficult flowers into blooming at any time they like. Which I'm assuming is what I'll probably need to do. Okay, I got a rusty pig again. Bunch of picture slides. Alright. Assuming that's to mimic the sun, because she had all those, right? I don't know if I can look at them. But the grandmother had all those paintings in her secret room that had like sunsets, and they were like color gradients and had various colors. So I'm assuming I'm going to have to try and mimic that essentially. March 1863, Greenbank Hall. My dear niece, I fear the window may be closing for you to find a suitable husband. I have arranged a dinner for you to meet my neighbor's son, Edward. He is successful in business in London. Your cousins, William and Thomas, may well aspire to become accomplished scientists, but for you, Arabella, it is better to make yourself useful in the small duties of life for which you will be loved and appreciated. Your studious nature will no doubt be valuable should you have a son, but it would be foolish to allow such a folly to come before the important things in life. I am confident this is what your parents would have wanted. Dinner will be from 5 o'clock on Sunday. Remember to wear a becoming dress. Yours very sincerely, Aunt Agnes. Oh, Aunt Agnes, how dare you get in the way of science? Some mushroom, got some colorful plants. Got a clock. A duck. Just a duck. Alright. Good old mallard duck. Seed packet. Got the seed packet. The Botanist's Digests. This month, in conversation with Professor Montague, leading expert in British meadow orchids. In his words, every plant, every leaf, and every meadow holds secrets waiting to be unlocked. My aim is to simply uncover some of those mysteries. Professor John Montague, renowned botanist, sheds light on his groundbreaking work in the world of meadow orchids and other botanical wonders. With decades of research and numerous publications to his name, Professor Montague's contributions to the field have been nothing short of revolutionary, including discovery of new species such as the Dactyloryzae Montague or hood marsh orchid. All right. Is it the brook chalice that I need to do this shit with? I honestly don't remember. Let's check, see if we can just plant it. Brook chalice. Water. Okay, no, it's the nightfall that I think we have to do stuff with, which we're still missing a decent amount for the nightfall, unless that was all in the attic. Did I set the temperature? I don't remember if I set the temperature or not. I don't think I did. So let's drain that, and then let's go back and find what temperature I should be looking for. Because I do not, for the life of me, remember. Yeah, nope, I keep hitting the wrong button. It's been a while. Give me a break. Go around the pillar. Is it in here? Yes, because it is the stupid pillar. I can walk through that gap. Come on, game. There's no way you can't walk through that gap. That's not a tiny gap. Anyways. The river from was also affected by the waste, though oddly the river is completely clear. So I have to... River from is average temperature 25 degrees. So I will set that, but I'm curious with the rusty pig if I could put that in the bath and it will become clean. So I'm gonna grab it and then head back. Come on. Keep getting nope, bathroom. Getting stuck on little things. Yeah, let's put you there. And it should be set to 25. Ooh, that's a pretty flower. Grow brook chalice. I wonder if I actually needed the pig for it to grow, as not just to clean the pig, but like the pig was actually required. Plant naturally filters the water from rust and metal. Unfortunately, they get removed often as most people prefer their ponds to be weed free. Yeah, I understand that. But I mean, not all weeds are bad. Well, it didn't seem like it did anything to the pig. So I don't know. Just leave it in there. Cool. So I guess everything else we got is probably for the nightfall. Because... yeah. I didn't realize I had the bird eggs overlapping. Oh, God. Okay, I want to see... So this is just everything I found. But again, to the best of my knowledge, because I still haven't figured it out, I don't know if there's a way to, like, look at something again. Which is a little... Like, I understand it from a realism point of view, because it's like, well, you didn't pick everything up. But from a puzzle mechanic, it is slightly annoying, just because it's like, okay, well, I guess I'll just kind of wander back to look at everything. Trapped fairy. Assuming in this context, the fairy is essentially like a moth. I don't know if that's actually supposed to be a clue to anything. Lost track of time. Moon shining bright. Yeah, I don't... Like, obviously that has hints of, like, probably what happens, but nothing specific. Yeah, because it sucks here, because, like, most of the nightfall stuff happened pretty early in this chapter. Like, I think it was literally, like, the first thing I got. So I'll put it there. Yeah, I understand I'm supposed to use this stuff to trick it. And I'm assuming I need to figure out what kind of moth could be trapped in there to know the month. Which, was there a picture on a wall or something? Was it... Trapped fairies, kind of brown with red. Kind of looks like the eyed hawk moth, in all honesty, because it's got like the brown wings and then kind of the red and orange. Got like brown, red with some dots. Actually, no, that looks like the garden tiger moth. Yeah, because it's got that brown kind of like, I don't know, giraffe pattern, for lack of a better descriptor, and that like red with blue dots. Yeah, all right. So that's the garden tiger moth is what it is. There's... Stop hitting the button. All right, so garden tiger, it's the only one that has that name, and that was September. only in September. So I guess I need to remember what the hell colors were September. 1st of May, 22nd of May, 8th of July, October, April, June, September, August. So September's here. So we need blue, yellow, orange, red. Blue, yellow, orange, red. The attic. Let's go up. So I'm assuming blue, yellow, orange, red. And then let's see if it works. Haha, it worked! Alright, that wasn't too bad. Figured it out. Grow the nightfall. Damn, that's a colorful flower. Seeing the nightfall bloom is a rare event. The flower only blooms with September sunsets. Night pollinators active in September, such as the garden tiger, often get trapped once the bud closes for the rest of the year. Damn. Delivery! It's so far away. On to the next chapter! Because that was the last plant we had for chapter 4. Good thing I'm in this giant mansion all by myself. So there's no one to, like, you know, bring me a delivery or whatnot. Okay, I'm going the right way. Get out delivery. What do you got for me? Formal garden. Lady Arabella, I apologize wholeheartedly for accidentally taking the key to the formal garden home with me. It was in my pocket and I had simply forgotten it was there. I didn't want to disturb your research, so I've left the key in the basket here for you, Jimmy. Well, thanks, Jimmy. At least you returned it. To the formal gardens, which I don't remember where that is. Gatehouse, it's over there. Formal gardens is 13. God, is that through everything? It looks like there's a way through the long hedgerow, maybe. So just go back to the courtyard and go right. Potentially, I don't know. I don't know if there's multiple doors. I guess we'll find out. This game's, God, it's still so colorful. I love it. No. 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 I mean, it probably is the formal garden, but I'm assuming, yeah, locked from the other side, which just means I need to go through the house, essentially, to get to the back and just go out that way. All right, I'll do it. Am I going the right way? I don't think I am. Because outside, yeah, outside was through this way. And then, yeah, down and through here. Through that door at the end. That gate. What flowers you got for me this time? Also, could you imagine having this giant of a mansion? This, you know, they had they have a rose garden, an entrance garden, long hedgerow. They have an orchard, an orangery, a kitchen garden, cider. I was going to say cigar, but I saw the D, my brain broke. Cider garden. And then on top of all that, it's like, oh yeah, no, but we got a fancy garden. We got the formal garden. It's like, that's just insane. Like, God, only 3 plants, all right. But god damn, that is just ridiculous. can't sit in those chairs. There's some letters. Let's look at the letters. Bonnet's illustrated penny paper. It was a message. Local man reports mystery signal. A gentleman farmer has reported sightings of mysterious blinking lights coming from caves near his home in Cheddar. In his own words, I was walking with my dog and lost track of time a little. It soon became dark and I decided to make the walk back home. On the way to my house is a tiny cave, and as I walked back I noticed a blinking light pattern cast from the cave entrance. I was sure it was one of those Morse code messages. When I approached the cave, the light source vanished and nobody was there. I'm convinced that what I saw was the Morse code abbreviation for attention. I'll never forget that one abbreviation, as it was the first message I learned in Morse code. It's a big word for your first message. You think, you just do like SOS first or something. Local authorities have assured our journalists that there have been no recent military activity or exercises in the area, so the mystery remains unsolved. Well, someone should tell that local farmer, because I feel like he's obsessed. Do I get to go down there? Because that's pretty. God, okay, let's... Chapter 5. Spring Dance Shrub, Fool's Emerald, and Oscillate. Interesting. All right. I mean, I'm assuming this should be like a fountain. I was like, it's not a place you step into, so I'm assuming that's, a fountain, or at least, should be filled with water kind of thing, which maybe I will do that. I don't know. Spring Dance Shrub. All right, got the seeds. This place is pretty big. Sure, let's go down. It's weird. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go figure out what to do, and it's like you can explore a lot. Like there's a lot of shit to explore, but that is a pretty fountain with like the cattails and stuff. God, this game's just so aesthetically pleasing to look at. Unfinished painting. Inspect Arabella's painting. Oh, she's enjoying those. See, inspected her own painting. Just didn't finish the tree. Can I finish it? No. Gotta focus on the plants. Can't paint. Fine. Focus on the plants. What's this? Phenomena of spiritualism. My dearest cousin, whilst I hold a deep fascination for the pursuit of knowledge and science, I must admit that the subject of spiritualism is not one that particularly captivates me. Therefore, I must return this book to you. However, I appreciate your efforts in sharing your interest with me. With affection, Arabella. The Will-O-Wisp, glowing spirit of marsh. Where is it? Glowing spirit of marshes forest. Okay, so that's marshes. God, that font. The Will-O-Wisp is an eerie apparition that has long been the subject of both fear and fascination. It makes its appearance to lost travelers in dark, isolated places and beckons them to follow with its beguiling, blinking light. Many a wanderer has followed the wisp's alluring light across marshes or into caves, never to be seen again. Take heed, those who venture into dark places resist the temptation of the Will-O-Wisp's shimmering radiance. Turn back before it is too late. Interesting. I know there's like, the swamp lights you hear about is like, I think it's like phosphorus gas essentially that's released and kind of shimmers on its own. So like, there are natural explanations for these kinds of phenomena. And even the Will-O-Wisps has been heard about for a while. God, there's a fucking boathouse too. God damn. Can I just live here? Like, this is so beautiful, so peaceful. It's like, goddamn, I would be outside every day if I had a place like this. Like, God. There's the water. Find a way across the pond. Oh my god, can I walk on the lily pads? I wasn't even thinking about that. I just assumed, like, I wanted to fill the water. I want to go across the lily pads. I just want to explore a little bit more. There's still a few places I haven't gone to yet. My sweet Hazel, are you keeping well today? Jimmy's only gone and broken the lawnmower again. If it weren't for my war injury, I wouldn't be letting him loose with the mower. He said he ran over some hard object down in the long grass near the pond. I had a brief look and couldn't see anything. Sometimes I wonder about that boy's sensibilities. Save me some of your lovely scones. Yours always, Mr. Bennett. I mean, I'm assuming I might have been supposed to see this first, but it looked like he ran the lawnmower into the fucking stone handle for the fountain. So, oh god. All right. Over long distance, the method of communication over long distance. Period. The method of communication over long distances must be selected according to the requirements of the scenario. If the message contains no sensitive information or there is no enemy presence within the communication area, an open method of communication such as telegraphy may be used. If open communication is permissible, both receivers may still benefit from the abbreviation of messages. See Plate 2 for a table of commonly used military abbreviations using telegraphy and Morse code. Closed communication methods rely more upon both technology and ingenuity. In the case of secrecy and obfuscation, planning is required and both parties must have knowledge of the method of encryption used. Brief history of long-range military communications, ancient Greece, water telegraphy and torch telegraphy, ancient Rome, smoke signaling, 16th century beacons and pigeons, 18th century Murray shutter telegraph, 18th century radiated telegraph, 19th century Morse code. R's Roger, K over, AR out, AS wait, VE verified, INT say again, HH correction, BT break, KA attention, SK over and out. I'm going to be coming back to that because, God, if I'm ever going to remember. Seaweed, wood ash, guano, manure, coffee, and peat. Tips for growing hydrangeas. Hydrangeas are beautiful flowers that contain anthocyanin, which is a pigment that can change color depending on the pH level of its environment. The colors can vary between red, purple, and blue. All right, good to know. Goddard's Garden Supplies. New materials for garden pots. Terracotta, granite to suit all gardens. Sandstone, marble, obsidian. An obsidian flower pot sounds insane, but I'm assuming I may or may not need something like that. Mr. Bennett, the telegraph you ordered arrived while you were at the farmer's market. They delivered it by boat. I left it at the boathouse since I didn't know where you'd like to keep it. There appears to be a Morse code manual inside the case as well, Jimmy. Well, that's the boathouse, which is locked. I don't have the key to the boathouse, so let's ignore that for now. This flowering bush used to grow in the gardens, but have completely disappeared when I was off of my travels. Okay. It's not extremely helpful right now, so let's just keep wandering as we do, as our namesake. Oh, what do we have over here? More places to sit for potentially someone to give a lecture, or I guess just do some outside studying, it seems like. Oh, look at the cats. Those are so cute. I guess I should have gone the other way. Dearest Arabella, I was delighted after our recent mentoring session. You do excellent work as a fellow scholar of the natural world. I recall the spring dance shrub that once grew in your garden before you departed on your travels. How wonderful it would be to see it growing again. I've been compiling plant specimens that require pollination to mature into their adult stage. I wonder if the spring dance shrub is one of these plants. Ever your affectionate friend, Lavinia? Lavinia? I'm assuming is how it's pronounced. All right, well, I think we... Oh my god, that's a lot of things. I was gonna say, I don't know where those all go, so we'll just leave it at that for now. Hey, more seeds. Well, I'll pick those up. Got the Fool's Emerald seed. Kind of looks like a tomato. All right. Got a couple seeds. We're on to a new chapter, which is always good. So we got lots to explore. And I don't remember if there's only 5 chapters. So if this is the last one, means there's not much left of the game. So that's exciting. And yeah, stay tuned for the end. But for now, it's been good. It's good to be back. I'm glad to be here. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Like and subscribe. Share our stuff if you want. Comment if you have suggestions for things for us to play, or if you just want to say, good job, nice video. I'll take whatever. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here. So I'll see everyone in the next one. Goodbye.